big fish is that over there?
If it's real big, it's probably a carp.
A big orange looking fish.
I bet that's a carp.
Wow. Come here, Dustin. How do you hold her there?
Quack, quack. I hear the good food.
Quack at him.
Quack.
Quack.
Here, you want that quack?
I got behind Rex.
She is smart.
You want to sit on the top? You can't buy that, baby. You're not big enough. They won't let you, okay? They won't let you. I hope they hold a lot of weight, Randy.
I'm getting some good stuff here. Now.
Yeah, he's recording it.
in the barrel. See it? Sticking out of the barrel.
I saw y'all. That's real.
Cedar Creek Play Shop and find something cute and fun to play with. Back here on your left is Show Street.
Wave at Mommy.
Visit an old flame in the candle making shop, and you nature lovers will love Nature Stage as products of an environmental perspective. But don't forget about the show at the Show Street Palace called Fire on the Mountain. It's a musical extravaganza you don't want to pass up. Now, folks, we are officially in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, and I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about our history in our area. A better place to do it than right here, because nothing has a nostalgic feel of a coal-fired steam train. Our state museum, the long history of love affairs of train. It all started back in the 1830s when Andrew Johnson led a movement to make this here very area in East Tennessee for the rest of the country. By the time the Civil War began in 1861, railroads had trains would come along and take you to the big cities like Nashville, like Chattanooga and Knoxville. Then trains became valuable in wartime again. During both World Wars, troop trains rolled through the state filled with servicemen and women. During World War II, over 60,000 soldiers traveled the Tennessee rails, and when the war was over, they came back home by train. Our own Dollywood Express engine, number 192, is named Klondike Katie. She first took the rails back in 1943, working for the U.S. Army up in Alaska. Katie, along with her older sister engine Cinderella, were used to haul troops and lumber before settling into their jobs here at Dollywood. It was a beautiful day on this very spot. The train was out in the middle of nowhere, and the only thing around for miles and miles was nothing but train track. When from suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, came a bonehead. When suddenly, out of nowhere, came a bonehead. Stop the train! Please stop! Stop the train! Stop!
Oh, it's already stopped.
They called him Bonehead Cassidy, and as always, by his side was his faithful sidekick. Hey, Bonehead.
What?
Where's your sidekick?
He's eating dinner.
Eating dinner. Well, what are we going to do without a sidekick?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to march yourself up to that train and find a new sidekick. The newspapers and wanted ads said his sidekick was big.
He's big.
He was mean.
He's mean.
He was ornery.
Do you love your mom? Do you love your mom? Come on. You want to hear it? Come on, buddy.
Cassidy and the sunburnt kid. They had a bond of teamwork that could not be broken. Not to mention a very lovely fashion
Hey,
sense.
look at it. There's Angela.
They complimented each other quite nicely.
Nice hat, Sunburn.
To which Sunburnt replied, "Why, thank you, Bonehead." But that's not important, because they were here for one reason and one reason only. They were here to rob this train. The two outlaws stepped towards the train. They put their fists up in a threatening pose. And the sunburnt kid, being the spokesman of the group, said, "Reach for the sky, you weasels."
Reach for the sky, you weasel.
All right, you heard the man. Get your hands up in the air. Everybody get your hands up there. Everybody doesn't know why you look stupid. Thank you, lady.
At that moment, the passengers on the train screamed in fear. But it was Bonehead and Sunburnt who should have been afraid, for on the train was someone fearless.
Fearless.
Someone undaunted.
Someone a donkey.
A hero of heroes.
A hero.
But most of all, she was a woman.
She's what?
That's right, a woman.
What kind of woman?
A real woman.
I better go to another car.
Well, when the passengers on the train saw that there was a sheriff on board, they all breathed a great big sigh of relief. And with just one great big bold step, the sheriff came face to face with the two outlaws. She pointed her gun, and with a courage brought about by years of confrontation with vicious criminals, she said in a gruff voice, "You're not robbing this train, Bonehead."
Now, lady, I think you've got an attitude.
She doesn't have an attitude. That's your name, silly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But Bonehead and Sunburnt weren't going to be stopped by mere words. So Bonehead got the bright idea he'd run to the train and find himself a hostage.
An ostrich.
No, a hostage. He was looking for someone dainty.
Someone dainty.
Someone fragile.
Someone fragile.
The kind of someone you would absolutely die for.
I wouldn't die for nobody on this train.
Bonehead pulled Daisy from the train just a kicking and a screaming. Daisy clutched her flowing blonde locks. She put her hand to her forehead and gasped, "Unhand me, you varmint." To which Bonehead replied,
No, Sunburnt, get her, grab her arm.
The Sunburnt Kid grabbed Daisy, pulled her to him and said, "Boy, that's one ugly hostage."
Now, my stranger, hand over to me.
The sheriff pointed her gun. The Sunburnt Kid grabbed Daisy and put her in a headlock. Daisy screamed. The sheriff grabbed Daisy's other arm. Then the Sunburnt Kid decided to grab Daisy's arm. And they commenced to play a tug of war.
Pull her! Pull her apart! Rip her apart! Oh, I want to make a wish.
So Bonehead made a wish.
I wish the story had an ending.
The passengers on the train cheered in agreement. Okay, folks, now this is where the sheriff walloped Bonehead with her gun. The Sunburnt Kid was overcome with fear and raced back to his seat on the train. But he left his hat. Daisy Callip was so grateful to Sheriff Willoughby for saving her from a hostile situation that she gave the sheriff a great big hug. No, I mean they really hugged. Okay, folks, let's give our actors a great big hand.
Yeah. Really, all right.